Hey, what's going on, you guys? It is Carter here, and today I am playing some more European Truck Simulator. And today I am playing on my Xbox One controller, just because my steering wheel is still acting a little bit kind of funky. So I figured, why risk it? It's just being a pain in the butt, pretty much. So I figured, the Xbox One controller, it's pretty smooth. It's a lot smoother than Xbox 360. Oh, whoops. And that's why I chose to use that over the Xbox 360 controller that I usually use for other games. Just because the one's a little smoother. And my shifting layout is actually reversed from what I wanted it to be. I'm actually using A to shift up and X to shift down. Usually it's the other way around for most games I play, but we'll get over it. And I don't know. A lot of people use bumpers, but it's hard to use bumpers for shifting when you're recording because the bumpers have a really loud tactile click to it, and I just don't want click 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 to be in you guys' ears the whole video. So that's the reason for that. In case you guys were for some reason curious about that. I'm just kind of trying to. I don't think this key even has a function. Yeah, so if my shifting is a little sloppy, that's, why. It's because I'm not used to this kind of shifting. I need to get my camera center thing. I don't have anything to center it. Yeah, this guy's right on my ass. Okay, so we're actually, let's take a look at the map. I'm actually quite a bit into this trip, I believe. Yeah, we're actually almost here. I just kind of make a quick recording. Wow, I actually made it a lot further. No, okay, yeah, I just left. I thought that was me at first. I'm like, no, I'm... Okay, so yeah, we have quite a ways to go. So, even if I didn't have much to go, I just wanted to show you guys basically what I'll be using and see if you guys like this look a lot more than a keyboard, with the constant this and the sounds and the jerkiness. I don't know, it just looks better to me. Kind of wanted to show it off. I was pretty proud. I mean, I spent quite a while mapping out these keys, and I ended up screwing them up anyways, so... But for the most part, they're pretty good. The thing I like most is that I have my Jake brake right here in fingers reach instead of they have it on the keyboard, way across the keyboard. I like being able to use the Jake brake readily because that's my lifesaver. And yeah, so I've been playing the game a little bit. I think I've done 3 jobs since my first video. As you can see, I have 8,000. I didn't do too many big jobs. I think I did 1 or 2 jobs that were $1,500 each or something like that, and then I did one job that was $600. So yeah, I haven't actually gotten that much driving distance in. I think this might actually be my longest trip, to be honest with you. So yeah. And one thing I like a lot more about the Xbox One controller over the keyboard is the steering is so much faster. I can't even believe how much better I can go around a corner. Oh, but that one's rough. Okay. So the steering is not quite as fast as I thought it was, but it's a lot better than what it is on the PC keyboard. And another thing I like is I can actually realistically look at my mirrors now. Not like on keyboard. It just it's super jerky because the mouse is just ridiculously fast. So it just feels a lot more real with this. I honestly I'm liking this a lot more than the steering wheel, just because of the joysticks. I like the joysticks aren't always the most accurate, but the Xbox One joysticks are pretty smooth, so it makes it fairly accurate. And let's get the blinker going. Oh, and for those of you that don't know what a Jake brake is, What the hell are you doing? What the fuck was that? For those of you that don't know what a Jake brake is, it's just the engine brake, the exhaust brake, whatever you want to call it. I know they call it different things in Europe. I know some places in Europe call it a Jake brake. Other ones call it a, oh, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. I saw it the other day. But, yeah, we call it a Jake brake for where I'm from, so if you ever hear me say Jake brake, it's just the engine brake, or the exhaust brake, or whatever you might call it. Leave it in the comments down below, whatever you guys call a Jake brake, because I actually want to learn, because I think it's fun hearing about other parts of the world and stuff, or even just other parts of the country. So yeah, leave that in the comment section down below, and let's get to it. Let me just look at this quick. Another thing I like about this is you can actually just use your mouse or your controller as a mouse, which is kind of cool. I don't know how to zoom in and shit, so. But okay, so we're gonna just be sitting on I-5 for quite a ways. So we're really gonna try to push it and maybe kick her up to 60. The thing that's hard about this game over Euro Truck Simulator is there's cops everywhere on this map. I mean, they are everywhere. It's unreal. I cannot believe the amount of police they've put on here. I'm just gonna turn my daytime lights on. It's getting a little bit dark out. Shouldn't be too bad. And we're gonna make a lane change once this car passes. It does feel like the engine or the trucks are a little underpowered in this game over Euro Truck Simulator, but they're not so bad to the point of not being able to, you know, pull shit. It just feels like they're a lot slower. I know in Euro Truck Simulator I could get her up to 80, 90 on a stock truck sometimes. It's granted, it seems like the load weights on American Truck Simulator is a little heavier, which I don't know if that's true in real life, if Americans try to push the limits a little bit more. I do know that we push the weigh station stuff a lot more, so that makes me wonder, do we push the weight limits a lot harder than they do in Europe? I don't know. If you're a European trucker, I mean, do you guys really push the weight limits a lot? Because I know in, at least where I'm from, like around from where I'm from, truckers really try to max it out. I mean, I know a lot of truckers that just kind of illegally haul shit. I mean, yeah, everyone's just trying to make that extra money, you know, and they're really willing to push stuff to the limit. But yeah, I don't know if they do that in Europe, but it just seems like the loads, in my opinion, just seem quite a bit bigger even for just starting off. Which I think is kind of cool, but kind of weird at the same time. And speaking of loads, I don't know if, excuse me, I don't know if I did this in the last video or if I did this off camera, but I did level up. So I went ahead and picked my perk, and I decided to do, let's do a lane change. And I decided to do liquids, because I like hauling liquids. It's just something fresh, something new. Just hauling like construction stuff all the time just gets a little bit old, and it's not something that I did much of in Euro Truck Simulator, which I wish I would have, but I didn't. So yeah, I decided to try liquids. I've honestly maybe hauled like 5 liquids in my entire Euro Truck Simulator career. Oh no, 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 whoa, whoa, we killed the engine. Okay. Yeah, I accelerated there and I don't know what happened. This guy gonna, nope, he's not gonna wait. I do like how they did this on the off ramps here. Like when you're turning, the traffic's pretty respectable or respectful to you about your turn. I mean, look at how far back he stops. I know maybe it's an error. Maybe it's like they didn't try to do that, but even if they didn't try to do it, they should not change that. And there's a dickhead. God, what a dick. Oh, wow. Don't you pull in front of me, you asshole. God, this game just brings out the rage in me. Like, out of all games, this game has brought out more rage in me than any other game I've played in so long. Like, even with, like, I play a lot of Arma. Like, I play a lot of Arma, and you guys will be seeing more Arma videos on my channel. But even on Arma, like, I don't even get this mad, and Arma's just, when you're editing, you just find so many bugs, and you don't even find that, or like, I don't even get that mad about that, even if I, like, make half a mission and it just disappears. I don't even get as mad as I do about the traffic on this game. Not saying I don't like it, I mean, I do love it, because it's so entertaining, but it's so frustrating sometimes. Especially when you're the one that gets the goddamn ticket for hitting someone when they pull out in front of you. That's what sucks, because money goes by fast in this game. I could not believe. It feels like they give you less money and they charge a lot more in this game, which is true. As far as American trucking goes, I mean, the fines are super high for truckers in the United States. And I don't know what they are like in Europe. I don't know if they're fairly accurate from the game, but I know that American trucking fines are pretty serious. Like, they take them really serious around here. And, yeah. So I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, it's like one running a red light's like $800 or some shit like that. It's insane. I could not believe it. But we're just gonna. I don't even have a cruise control. This sucks. But I'm just going full throttle anyways. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like the tickets are so harsh around here. I couldn't believe the first time I got a ticket. That's why I'm really trying. Oh, excuse me, I yawned. I really tried not to be a wild driver like I was on ETS2, because like you could run a red light and not even care. Like, it's like $300, and on here it's like $700 to $1,000, somewhere in there. And then bumping a car, or even if the car hits you or your trailer swings into a car, it's like just some unreal amount of money. I couldn't believe it. But like I said, I do enjoy it. It's really fun. It adds a lot more seriousness to the game. Like Euro Truck Simulator, I would just ram people out of the way. I did not give a shit. And in this game, you actually kind of have to care about your money. And it's actually really enjoyable. I do love this game. And I do love how it's based in the United States. It's something that I honestly just dreamed about with ETS2. And I've just been watching this game ever since they announced it. And I'm so happy it's here now. Oh, whoops, I don't need to turn that way. And we're coming up to a red light, and we are almost there. The one thing that's I'm still trying to get used to in this game over ETS2 is on ETS2 you could, you know, pull right up to the stop line and just not have to worry about it because the noses are flat on those semis. Well, on American semis, you know, we got the big ass noses, and that's something you kind of have to get used to. It's like a learning curve, but it's whatever. They seem to be a little bit more lenient on that too, on this game. It just seems like they don't. If you do pass the stop line a little bit, they're a little bit nicer about it. I don't know if that's intended or if that's even true, but it seems like on ETS2 when you pass or run it, or even just barely go over the line, you have a pretty good chance of getting a ticket still. And then on this game, you know, you can jump right over the line on accident and you're just fine. Where is the load drop? Okay, there it is. We're going to try to back up with the controller. I haven't done it yet. So let's pull in. And let's stop. I don't know what the joy button 0 is, so... Okay, nope, that's not it. I don't know. We'll just click or enter. Where do you need it? Okay. So let's... Can we go around the back? No, we can't. Just trying to plan this out. Oh, I think we should be able to squeeze through here, hopefully. Field trip. No, we won't. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, I accidentally skipped that on. That was my bad. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So, we leveled up. We probably would have even gotten closer to level 4. Fragile. I want to do high value or fragile, one of these two. That or another liquid. What can we get for liquids? Will this work? Okay, it does work. That's all kind of boring. Let's do more valuable in order to company trust proven experts to carry out these kind of deliveries. This one seems to be a little bit more rewarding on experience, so let's do fragile cargo. So that's going to be the end of the video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more of American Truck Simulator, leave it in the comment section down below and hit that like button, because I love this game, and I really, surprisingly love the Xbox One controller. I did not think it would work as smoothly as it does. I just need to remap a couple buttons here and there. Other than that, I love it. So, as always guys, this was Carter. Peace out.